name's Kendra Houston, and today I'll be conducting Lab 3. Here is my list of terms that I'll be reading off to you. Here is my epidermis layer, here's my skeleton, and here is my compact bone. So first we will start with the epidermis layer. So I have drawn skin as a whole, and then over here, epidermis layer just lowered. So right here, this line right here is the basement membrane. The blood vessels run through here, the red and blue lines that you see. The dermis is this very thick layer right here. The epidermis is this thinner layer, and I've broken it down again over here. The keratinocytes are these right here, 1G with the nucleus in the center. The melanocytes is this brown one right here. The papillae layer is this layer up here, and that's made of loose areola connective tissue. The rectal layer is down here, and that is made of dense irregular connective tissue. The stratum basal is right here, and this is the dermis layer coming into the epidermis layer. The stratum corneum is this top layer right here. The stratum granulosum is this thin layer right here. The stratum lucidum is this layer in between. The stratum spinosum is this big thick layer right here. And over here is a sweat gland. And sweat glands help to bring water to the surface of the skin so you can regulate body temperature. And the epidermis is made of stratified squamous epithelial tissue. The hypodermis is made of loose areola connective and apodose tissue. And we've already talked about the papillary layer and the rectal layer. So now we will move on to the compact bone illustration, and I just keep on looking over here to look at my terms. So the blood vessels are these red and blue lines coming up through the central canal. The canaliculi is the layers right here in between each layer. The central frenum lamella are the lines that run parallel to the surface right here. The concentric lamellae are the layers around. The lanoliculi is these small cavities, and they're filled with bone matrix. The nerve are these yellow pieces next to the blood vessels. The osteocytes are these blue dots that you see all around. The osteons are the whole circles as holes, and the periosteum is this outer layer right here. Okay, now we're going to talk about different bones and a couple of muscles. So the cervical vertebrae is this top layer right here, and there's 7 vertebrae in that region. The diaphragm is located under here. The external, abdominal, oblique are muscles along your rib cage. The frontal bone is your forehead or front part of your head. The hyoid is a neck muscle, and it helps us support the tongue. The maxilla is the bone right here of your upper jaw. The nasal bone is located right there on the bridge of your nose. The occipital bone is back towards the base of your skull. The parietal bone is like right along here on the back of your head. The rectus abdominal muscle is right down here in the center, many known as the abs. The sacrum and the coccyx are the two lower parts, two lower regions of your spine, and those both have 5 vertebrae. The sphenial bone, the sphenoid bone, is the middle of your skull, right back here. The centromastidal muscle is the muscle in your neck that connects towards the back of your ears. The sternum is this bone right here in between your rib cage. The temporal bone is over here, right here above your ears. The thoracic vertebrae is the biggest region, and it's right here with 12 vertebrae. The trapeze muscle is the muscle that goes across your lower back and shoulders, and the zygomatic bone is your cheeks and your eye sockets. And that is all I have for you for Lab 3. Have a great week.